Happy October. Well, hey guys, welcome back to this game. In the last episode, we lost Rose. I really don't want to be in this mansion. I really don't want to be playing this game, but I'm going to force myself. Oh, my heart. Anyways, guys, let's see what happens next. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places she has to make you go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. I'm really hoping I don't have to go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up to the staircase. My leg wobbles as I mentally curse the fact that I chose the real estate instead of becoming a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon the top, the grand hallway greets me. Oh god, that eerie sound again. It branches out to the two major wings of a mansion, the east and west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side, but the east one has been converted to a storage room, sort of. Somehow I find it unlikely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going to stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hallway opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stone, covered with a thick coat of dust that kicks up in the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I'd easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there's no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passageway. Then why the fuck didn't she install, like, lights? Why didn't they bother to add one here when they renovated? It escapes me. Jeez, they did with the rest of the house. Oh, that door fucking stopped my heart for a minute. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. October 21st, Friday, mansion. It looks exactly as it did the first time I've been here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. I don't like that fucking ambience! Okay, you're freaking me out! Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the last of my concern right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, that creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe the phone call was Rose's last message before the curse got to her. Ugh, shut up, brain, you're not helping. I'm really not liking that I'm really not liking that it's dark in this room. I feel like there's things staring at me. Ugh, don't make this scarier than it is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Fuck! What the hell was that? What the hell was that? That's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I always tried to be a model employee, but this is not the time, no. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last at the gloomy old room, just to check.
Huh? What's this?
Why would they always go back? Just leave! Leave it all! Just go and just leave everything there. My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. There's something clearly on the floor. It looks like
A letter?
a letter. Lying on the ground just a couple inches from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I leaned down and picked it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, and a few other agents expected the mansion to appear for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and it certainly hasn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her though. There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. My breathing has gotten really like heavy. I feel like my heart's gonna jump out my chest. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart if I much touched it. But with great care, I opened it. What I read shakes me to my core.
What?
Fuck!
What?
Oh.
Oh my god.
All these noises are fucking with me. It's not. I don't like it. Help me! Help me! Help me! Jesus! What's going on? My God! Nothing but the word "help me" fills the page. All of it, seemingly written with a crimson-shaded pen or blood. I gulp. The same phrase goes on and on until send this to 5 people or else.
Send this to 5 people or else. Or else what? Or else what?
As quickly as I turn, I scan the back of the paper, peeking into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
My hands are trembling as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has frozen me on the spot. Okay, that's not as scary. It's so poorly drawn. It's so shitty drawn. Holding the paper in half, the sight greets me has frozen me on the spot. A pair of blood-soaked feet enter my vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eating away the revealed flesh and bone, all the matter of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move. Completely paralyzed out of terror, I think I'm gonna pass out. What am I gonna do? Be brave and look up? I wish I had a coin. I have to look, right? Like, I have to. This is what you guys logged into. This is what you want to see. Oh, God. Whatever these people belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm gonna die, if they're gonna kill me, at least I know what my killer looks like. No, it doesn't matter. You'll be dead by the time that it makes no sense. A cold comfort. So with a deep breath, I summoned every ounce of courage I had left inside of me and shifted my gaze upwards. Fuck! I hate you guys! I hate all of you! No.
Please, don't hurt me.
At least your smile's nice. Please don't hurt me. Okay, I'm not scared of that. That looks like complete shit. Without thinking, I scrambled towards the door. I struggle to open it, but it won't budge.
Stay away! Go away! Please, Lord! Make it go away!
Why? Why won't I open it now? My heart sinks as reality draws in. I'm locked in. Locked in with that thing.
Let me out!
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Lord, please, let me out!
It's slowly approaching me as I wrench the door back, violently back and forth. Oh god. Oh god! Stay away! Whew. The door finally sinks open. I could have been happier. Jesus shit! Oh, I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't think it was gonna be a button mash. God. Wasting no time, I leaped at the door and don't look back. My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with loud and fast beating of my heart. By the time I run past the hallway and find myself at top of the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling I hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathing laugh escapes from me and my shoe slips and I find myself falling. Why? Why does that always happen in horror movies or like anything? Until my back hits the ground and a painful racks my body. Are you fucking kidding me? She caught up. My head grows fuzzy, my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
No.
Should I just stay down next time?
Go away.
Okay, so I was right. I passed out. Last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. Just saying, does every story have to have an amazing theme song? I wish you guys could hear it. I'm not sure if this song is copyrighted. A buzz breaks the silence. I started to rouse, pull into consciousness against my own will. I never felt this tired before. I just want to sleep, but the instant buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest place, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up.
Isabella. 5 more minutes, Becca.
I swatted away at what is nudging persistently on my side. Can't I just get a few minutes of sleep today? Promise, I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand lightly taps my cheek. Something cold is suddenly pressing at the back of my head. The icy sensation slowly spreads to the air, giving me an uncomfortable feeling.
Oh dear, is she alright? Isabella? Isabella? Gosh, can you hear me? Isabella?
The fog immediately lifts from my mind. The moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. There, looking down at me, is Rose. Another woman loiters besides her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her. Rose posture just screams worried, although she keeps a straight face, or trying at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washed over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds, until only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She has handed me an ice pack, and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed, if the light ache in the area indicates anything.
Alright, Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12, no. Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
I love the voice quality changes. This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her, what's with the way she towers over us. And here I thought Rose is already tall. Who is she anyways? One of the remaining cleaning crews? But with how pristinely dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit, an expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly drift between me and Rose, considering us with the most unreadable expressions before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help but fold my arm protectively over myself as she does. She may be far from cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluations.
Just do it, please.
I eyed them both early, but recite everything as she asked. Rose released a breath of relief. Once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you alright?
Expectorated soon replaces the dull ache. The memory a little fuzzy, but the attic and...
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last-minute...
No, not any of those. I'm not actually sure.
You didn't see that crappily drawn body with a broken leg?
Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
That's technically your fault, Rose. Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly cast an apologetic smile at the woman before awkwardly silently stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this to a troublesome client or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It is also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may have caused us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both of my shoulder gently and squeezes it with much patience as she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really all right? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's... whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down.
You're not gonna tell him... Okay, like you saw fucking mangled feet. Tell him that part. Tell him that fucking grudge came in the attic and tried to kill you.
Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion. Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I just missed an important sale because of a minor bump in the head. An extremely minor bump? I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house. Alone. And in a mansion this big?
Well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise, but that's completely besides the point. Rose gives me a spectacle look when I return the cold compress to her and pushes myself off the floor. So I was on the floor the whole time still? I have to use the staircase railing to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
The two of them exchange a worried glance, and Rose assumes a contemplated look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation. She says no.
All right, you in.
A smile threatens to slip from me.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
Suddenly, a small cough sound against the wall of fray, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at two of us. Her stare makes me shrink back a little on myself. She isn't really intimidating. Well, she is, but not in a scary negative way. Far from it, actually her demeanor simply commands an air of suffocation. I'm not gonna even fucking try. And respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. At our lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Miss
McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
Marianne McCulloch? Is he, like, Scottish? Huh. She hands Rose her business card. Marianne McCulloch. Trend Lee Rose Design. Interior designer. Oh. The word interior designer catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influence then. I won't hold it against her though. Despite the hearsay and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion originally fit and furniture had been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with all it offers, this place could be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough. In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please.
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and I return it with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under the mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah, right? She hired me to handle the interior design for their new home.
Is it me, or does she like try to put a Scottish accent, like forcing it? Like it's like a mix between the two.
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
Like a minute ago, she didn't sound like Scottish at all. She just sounded like English.
It is, but...
She paused, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. If you work anywhere, don't ever say I don't know. Just saying. Just say when you're with a customer, because it just makes you look like an idiot. Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head with any nervousness or confusion clouding it.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinched when she turned her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. I may have screwed up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a few things in the 5 years I've worked in the business.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods, seemingly in deep thought after I finished. She appears to be a reasonable person. Anyways, given the proper explanation, she'd surely understand.
I thought something looked odd. Excuse me, I need to call my secretary.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. Well, guys, I think that's it for this episode. If you want to see more, and you want to see how brave I am, please like, sub, subscribe. Later, guys.